Yo, what's good, YouTube, man? Welcome back to the channel, bro. Welcome back to another reaction video, man. So look, today we're gonna be doing this deadly war in Camden. One of the subscribers put it in the comments, bro. So I'm guessing this is some gang beef that's over in the UK. We got a little special guest on the channel though. My homie is gonna be in the Discord. I'm sharing my screen so he can also see this. So I'm gonna be reacting and he also gonna be reacting too. I think bro got a YouTube, so if you do, his shit will be down in the description below. But before we get into this video though, bro, I know one of you fucking nerds can make me an intro and an outro for the channel, bro. I need a lifestyle intro, bro. My money right, I'll pay for it. I just need somebody to make me an intro, man. So if you could do that, DM me on Instagram and let me know. Also, I want to say I appreciate y'all for turning the channel up, bro. Y'all been going crazy with the comments, with the likes, with the views, man, the subscribers, all of that, man. So I appreciate y'all for real, man. Without further ado, man, let's get into this deadly war in Camden.
Two men have been stabbed to death in two separate attacks in
Y'all heard that? Stabbed to death, not shot. They've been stabbed to death.
Kentish Town in North London last night.
The
body of the first victim, believed to be in his late teens.
Low key. Hold on, let me turn you up a little bit so they can hear you over the video. Hey, if y'all fucking with this little Discord reaction shit where it's more than just me, let me know down in the comments. We could do more of this. If not, if this nigga lame as hell, also let me know and I'll just block this nigga.
Fuck you.
Was found a couple of hours before police discovered the second victim, who's thought to be in his 20s.
Camden, the heart of fashion and culture in London, with some of the most expensive house
Hold on, bro, I gotta turn this shit down. This nigga screaming in my ear.
prices and biggest tourist attractions in England. And from the outside in, looks like the perfect place to live. But that's what the government want to show you. Once we go deeper into the lower income...
Bro, this nigga voice is already on my nerves, bro. This nigga's voice is on my nerves, bro. Fuck, man. Turn it down a little bit more. I hope the audio ain't gonna be bad, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I just cannot listen to this nigga for that long.
Estates of the borough. We start to see a different story. A story of the country's most deprived estates in London being separated from roads of millionaires literally by one street. And how these estates have created a deadly gang war which has taken over the borough in recent years. But before I get into the video, be sure to like and subscribe and turn on post notifications. Let's get into the video.
Not watching no intro. I don't got one. Nobody made me an intro, so I'm not watching.
Despite the area being so close to the rich center of the capital, in the last few years, the war in the area has been going brazy. So historically, unlike neighbouring areas like Islington and Brent, Camden's beef situation hasn't been as active as others. But this all changed around 2016, when a man from Camden called Merce had his watch stolen from another man from another area in Camden. After this, there was some back and forth, which resulted in a big rivalry in the borough, literally between groups of kids that grew up together. One side being gangs built.
So this literally sound like Chirac, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas live on the same fucking blocks and shit. Niggas beef.
Right.
Rivalry in the borough, literally between groups of kids that grew up together. One side being gangs built up from a few estates in Camden, which were the Peckwater gang from the Peckwater estate, the QC gang, which were from a road in Camden called Queen's Crescent, and Cumbo, which is a gang made up from an estate.
Nigga, don't that look like a little mall direction thing?
Yeah. You are here.
Called Regent's Park and
The food court's over here.
They linked up together and called themselves 51st due to their postcodes being in NW1 and NW5, which is where the 5 and the 1 come from. And from the other side of the feud, we have a gang called Active Gang, where some people may know from their songs, and they're from the Ager Grove estate in Camden. And Active Gang are affiliated with another gang called CT1 and NRB, which they all linked up and called themselves 71st. And just like that, the war was now on between 51st and 71st over this watch being stolen. So Camden is actually home to a big Somalian community, with a big portion of them residing in Ager.
Also, I want to say, don't say shit about my mustache, because I was drunk last night trying to trim it, and I low-key fucked it up. So I don't want to hear nothing about that. I don't want to hear nothing about that.
I can't wait to see that.
I don't want to hear nothing about it. It don't look that bad, but...
The fuck did you do?
Nigga, I was just trying to trim my shit, and I guess I was too drunk, nigga, I don't know. I just cut a little bit too much off.
Ager Grove, which is the territory of the 71st gang. Such a big community that the majority of 71st members are actually Somalian. And if you watch one of my previous videos on Mali Strip, Somalian people are people you don't want to be messing with, which you'll understand more in this video. And this beef...
Bro, these niggas look like they 12, bro. With a nigga
Or,
on the
nah,
left look
for
like
real.
he's 12.
They got on the left? That fool.
Hey, bro.
I'm telling you.
What hey mamas and shit at, man?
Somali strips.
Bro,
Somali
go play
people are
Legos
people you
or
don't want to
something,
be
bro.
messing with.
Man.
But you'll understand more in this video. And this beef was on go from early. In 2017, 2 members of the AG gang, which represents 71st, executed a triple shooting on 3 51st members.
What?
Wait, 3 men shooting hospital for blue one. Damn. I thought they were gonna say
Of
they
the AG
executed
gang,
3
which
people or some
represents
shit.
71st, executed a triple shooting on
They
3
did.
51st
Stop,
members. 2
bro.
of the members ran to a nearby hospital, but while hospital staff was treating the 2 members, they also called police to the hospital to investigate the situation. Once the 2 realized the
Damn.
police was called, they didn't even care about their treatment anymore, and attempted to run out the hospital while still having
What?
bullet wounds lodged in them. But the police ended up detaining them and
Wait,
arresting them
bullet?
after a
Wait,
struggle
wait.
between
Hospital
the
real
both.
quick?
Yeah, bro. So
Wait,
oh,
the fact they got guns, bro, that is crazy. Cause like in the UK, bro, it is hard to get guns. That's why everybody be running with knives and shit.
yeah, but he just said that they went to the hospital, they checked in the hospital, and once they found out that they called the police, these niggas try to run out the hospital while they still have bullets in them.
Yeah.
Bro, sit down, nigga.
Police were called. They didn't even care about their treatment anymore, and attempted to run out the hospital while still having bullet wounds lodged in them.
Oh
But the
my
police
God.
ended up detaining them and arresting them after a struggle between the both. The reason they wanted to run was because all 3 members are actually wanted for suspicion of grievous bodily harm, which all 3 were eventually arrested for. Now, of course, 51st weren't happy about this
I know y'all seen that nigga smoking through his mask.
struggle between the both. The reason they wanted to run was because all 3 members are actually wanted for suspicion of grievous bodily harm, which all 3 were eventually arrested for. Now,
This nigga smoking through his
I
mask.
see that.
of course, 51st weren't happy
You
about
might
this
just take
triple
that shit off,
shooting,
man.
and they were trying to get it back in blood. So they went lurking on the Aga Grove estate and shot a rival in the
Hey.
face with a shotgun. The rival
Cut it
actually
out.
managed to survive
Damn.
and make his own way back to hospital. But this beef really
How do they
kicked off
have
in a situation
guns,
that
bro?
wasn't
They're
even
like
linked to both of the
12,
gangs.
17.
So on February 2017, a 16-year-old girl had an Airbnb party in Kensington, West London. You know those type of parties where a girl invites 7 different types of gangs and asks people to leave their beef at home?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's funny as
up to the
fuck.
party.
That's
One of
so
these people
true.
being the boy from 51st called Dotty and his friend, who pulled up to the party with a gun and knife looking for trouble. But the night turned
God.
left for Dotty and his friend and ended up with
I ain't gonna lie, like I ain't trying to glorify none of this shit, but like if that nigga was from America, like he would be considered soft just by the way he looked. People would call him
Yeah.
soft. Oh God, they would.
Yeah.
the party with a gun and knife.
Yeah,
looking for
bro.
trouble.
You be no
But the
threat
night-
to nobody, bro.
Like,
Or
and
at least
not-
you look like no threat.
yeah, that's all I'm about to say. Like, I'm not saying he not about shit. Like, I ain't trying to glorify shit, but I'm just saying like people would literally say that he looks soft. Like that'd
Yeah.
be the first thing people say. Oh God.
Let
turned
us
left
know,
for
boy
Dotty
got
and
a
his
knife
friend,
for
and
his
ended up with Dotty
Damn.
being chased down by 20 young boys. And when the boys caught him, they
Damn.
stabbed him 13
Nah.
times altogether.
Wait,
That
wait.
resulted in Dotty young
Whoa.
boys. And when the boys caught up to him, they stabbed him 13 times altogether. Which actually resulted
Oh
in
my
Dotty dying.
God.
Which 4 16-year-old
He
boys
died.
from Hackney and Tottenham were sentenced. and
16-year-olds,
so
bro.
51st were mad about this situation, obviously, that their member Dotty was just stabbed to death. So they were out trying to get revenge. So they went out for revenge in a stolen BMW and travelled all the way from Camden, northwest London, to Hackney in East London, and then to Tottenham in North London, because that's where the people who killed Dotty were from. But they ended up finding no one from both areas. But they weren't trying to go home without spilling some blood first. So 51st went all the way back to Camden to look for 71st members, and found an affiliate member of 71st called AK and killed him. But they weren't done there. They were riding for a whole nother 2 hours looking for more 71st members, and found a 71st member called Mitch's little brother. Mitch's little brother attempted to run into a cab and begged the driver to drive him to safety, but the driver refused to move, and he was dragged out the cab and stabbed to death by 51st members. All
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Do
L
not.
cab driver, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nigga, cause for one, I'm gonna tell you the truth. You ain't finna get these niggas following me, slamming into my car, trying to stab me, and on top of that,
Nah,
what-
you're right. You're right.
nigga.
You're
But
right.
then on top of that, once you get out of my fucking cab, nigga, you probably not even finna tip me. So, nigga, what?
but the driver refused to move, and he was dragged out the cab and stabbed to death by 50 members.
Nah,
Within
hold
2
up.
hours of their
What?
first murder they committed that night, and 6 members were sentenced to life for these murders. Then on September 4th, 2017, a member from 51st called Flips and the older brother of the
Alpha Man,
second boy who died that night called Mitch bumped into each other on Hampstead Road in Camden and started getting into a little altercation, which ended with Flips stabbing Mitch in his arm, neck and back, leaving the knife lodged
Damn.
into Mitch's bones and murdering him. An undercover
Oh my
policeman
God.
just happened to witness this whole situation and ran down Flips and arrested him. And now Flips is serving 17 years to life for this murder. After this, the beef in Camden went under
Ah.
some serious investigation by police, and members from all sides started to get taken down for conspiracies, firearms, and drug charges. And the beef.
Hey, so does the UK have Ricos? Let me look that up right quick.
Damn.
Does the UK have RICO? The UK, we do not have specific laws for racketeering, but they do. Yeah. So, bro, if this shit was in the US, bro, they'd have a fat RICO.
Started to die down a bit, but then 2019 hit, and quite a lot of the members that were locked up started to come out. And taking in consideration that 51st members, just before everyone started going to prison, and killed 3 71st members. 71st members started coming out of prison on some demon time, and were most definitely looking for revenge with no warnings. The first signs that 71st was really back was on a cold Tuesday in February. 1 AM in the morning, a 51st member called Gxng was walking past the Sainsbury's in Camden when a 4x4 crashed into him, and several 71st members.
Teen left with life-changing injuries after being run over with a 4x4 and stabbed in the head. Bro, these niggas VDM, bro. That shit is crazy.
Just jumped out on him,
Bro.
stabbing him
That shit
repeatedly
is
with his head and
crazy.
That
body,
boy
leaving
think he's
him
playing
literally
five.
paralyzed and not being able to walk. But that wasn't enough for 71st members.
What's-
They wanted
what's
someone
the
dead for
video?
their friends. So on April 1st, 2019, a suspected member of 51st called C. Miz and his cousin were walking down Grafton Road in Gospel Oak, Camden, when 4 71st members jumped out a stolen black car and started chasing them. C. Miz and his cousin split up, but unfortunately the men who jumped out the car locked onto C. Miz, and C. Miz ended up
Turn
dropping
up
to
my
the ground
bed.
when the 71st member started
Cut it
stabbing
out.
repeatedly with machetes and then run from
Damn.
After this murder, 71st members made a song called Congo, and the reason why they called it Congo is because C-Miz was actually a refugee from Congo after him and his family fled the war
Wow.
from over there. And members repeatedly
Nah, these niggas low-key racist.
Nah,
was actually
that's
a refugee from Congo.
Wait,
after him and his
wait.
family fled. The reason why they called it Congo is because C-Miz was actually a refugee from Congo.
Nah,
after him and
that's
his family
mad
fled the war from over
disrespectful,
there.
though.
And members repeatedly in their
crazy.
songs say that they get their weed from Congo, not Cali. Pretty much just trying to say that they're smoking on C-Miz. And as I said before,
Oh
the
my
majority of these
God.
71st
Out of
members are
line.
Somali.
Oh
So after all
my
this, there was news
God.
going
Nah,
about in
that's a
Camden
hard one,
that
though. I ain't gonna
51st
lie.
members are out on the lurk, and any Somalian they see, they're killing.
Heard some really
Bro, I'm over here making jokes and smiling, bro, but I'm not promoting this violent shit. So, y'all niggas better calm the fuck down.
strong intelligence that there
I'm a
was gonna be
suburban kid.
revenge for Calvin's killing,
Don't even come for me.
and his friends have literally said they are going to go out and kill any Somali in retaliation. So I just want to make that
What?
really clear. This is from a young
Any-
Somali woman
bro.
in Camden who's 24 years old.
Like, see, like, now, that's the out-of-pocket shit, bro. Like,
Yeah.
Like,
Killing
if you-
innocent, bro.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, if you gonna be in the gang and you gonna gang bang, you gonna do this and that, bro, you gotta leave the innocent bystanders out of it, bro. Because, like,
Oh,
at
God.
that point, bro, you just a terrorist. Oh, God. Like, that shit is crazy to me, bro.
And basically we strongly suspect they're going to go out tonight and kill a Somali.
Which was probably a bit of a stretch. But on the other hand, 71st members kept saying that they're warring with Jadirs, which is basically the Somalian word for West African people. Because you have to remember, despite Somalians being dark-skinned and African, a lot of Somalians don't really see themselves the same as other black people. So this was kind of turned into a race war between Somalian and black people in Camden, which is just all wrong for so many reasons.
Wow, so
But
you were right,
71st
That's what I was saying. Them niggas is racist. Like, that's straight racist. Niggas said that they, whatever they said about the Congo.
weren't happy enough with the killing of C-Miz. They wanted to spill more blood. So August 12, 2019, 6 members started circling the estates of 51st members in a stolen Ford Fiesta and a stolen Seat. When they spotted 16-year-old culprit and other members coming out of a restaurant around 10:30 p.m. Culprit and other members ran to a nearby set of blocks near Euston Road. But 71st members found them later on that night, and 3 members jumped out and chased them down, catching up to the 16-year-old 51st member called Culprit. Culprit was running for his life and literally screaming for help, banging on neighbors' doors to let him in.
Damn.
So, did they say that he was a gangbanger too, him right here?
Oh, I didn't hear.
Or is he one of the innocent ones? Let me go back.
Oh, but, yeah.
16-year-old culprit and other members coming out of a restaurant around 10:30 p.m.
So, he said, and other members. So, is he referring to
Six
them as
members started circling the estates of 51st members in a stolen Ford Fiesta and a stolen Seat. When they spotted 16-year-old culprit and other members coming out of a restaurant around
Okay, yeah,
10:30
so I guess
p.m.
he was.
Culprit
So, I'm just curious.
And other members.
I'm just curious on how you a gangbanger, right? But when your ops pull up, you running and screaming and banging on doors. Like, nigga, you should not be gangbanging.
I mean, I guess that's the fight or fight activator right there.
Nigga, but I guarantee you, he was one of them niggas telling his ops to spin this and that. Like,
No, for sure. But I mean, like,
I'm
what are you
just
gonna
saying,
do there? You
bro.
just gonna stand there and let the op kill you, bro?
Okay, yeah, like you can run, but nigga, screaming at the top of your lungs and banging on people's doors, like, come on, bro. Like, that's
Hey, man.
I don't know, but this shit just be ass
They spotted
backwards to me,
16-year-old
bro.
culprit and other members coming out of a restaurant around 10:30 p.m. Culprit and other members ran to a nearby set of blocks near Euston Road, but 71st members found them later on that night, and 3 members jumped out and chased them down, catching up to the 16-year-old 51st member called Culprit. Culprit was running for his life and literally screaming for help, banging on neighbors' doors to let him in, so he could escape his attackers. But when the 71st members caught up to him, 2 71st members held him, while a 3rd member repeatedly pushed a 1-foot-long zombie killer
Oh my
that
god.
was coming out of his back. And when the 71st
Huh? Well,
See, bro?
now I see why, bro.
See?
Was
See?
that is
See?
terrible, bro.
My
That
ass would
is-
have been screaming and hollering too. The fuck?
That is terrible, bro.
Hell no.
That is
That's what I'm
terrible.
saying, bro. I think in the UK it's worse, bro, cause like that shit is brutal, bro. But in the US, bro, just take a couple gunshots and you're dead, bro. It's still
That is-
gonna hurt like hell, but like I don't know. I feel like getting stabbed like that is worse.
Bro, that is terrible, bro. Listen to what this nigga says,
When
bro.
the 71st members caught up to him, 2 71st members held him, while a 3rd member repeatedly pushed a 1-foot-long zombie killer knife through his chest while it was coming out of his back. And when the 71st
my
members
God.
were killers
That
were
is
said to be
terrible.
running away after, laughing hysterically, which is what
Laughing?
bystanders said. And Culprit, he
Nah,
wasn't any
that's
normal kid
psycho
from
shit,
London.
bro.
He was talented at football and even had trials for Southampton Football Club, but started getting involved in the local gang and brushed aside his football, and unfortunately became a victim of the streets. Now, as these back and forths normally go, 51st were now looking for revenge on their recent L's, and there were many stabbings across the month. And early on in September, there was a case of 3 killings in 5 days in Camden. One of these being a man from a
That's crazy, cause like over here in America, like, you know, when niggas be doing music videos, like if they don't got a strap, you know, they be pointing a gun, like the fingers at the camera like a gun. This nigga over here is just talking about like he's watch this shit, bro. Like instead of doing like a little gun with the finger shit, bro, act like he's stabbing a
51st were
nigga.
now
Watch.
looking for revenge on their recent L's. And there were many
Look at this
stabbings
shit,
across
watch.
the month. And early on in September, there was a case
see,
of
bro?
3 killings in 5
Look at
days.
that.
in Camden. One of these being a man from a completely
Nah,
different
that's wild.
That's nigga shit, man.
an
That's
area all the
wild.
way in East London, but unfortunately he was walking at the wrong place at the wrong time. So he was actually walking on Queen's Crescent Estate, which is a hotspot for 51st members, and was shot and killed in a drive-by, being mistaken for a 51st member. Just an hour before,
Damn.
another woman was stabbed to death just a few hundred yards from the situation. And
They just showed her face. How they gonna show her face and then blur
Yeah,
it?
nah,
an
for
hour
us, the
before.
show president blew.
Hold on.
Nah, you went
was
up
shot
too.
and killed in a drive-by, being mistaken for a 51st member. Just an hour before.
How they gonna show her face and then blur it?
Bro, you're just as much of an op as them.
How they gonna show her face and then blur it though? Like niggas act like that's my fault.
Another woman was stabbed to death just a few hundred yards from the situation. And 4 days later, a 71st member called Nuts was stabbed to death by a gang of 51st
At least they kind of
members with
did that one,
machetes
but-
outside one of the busiest areas in London, Camden Tube Station. And for the longest, a lot
I'll
of people
edit it,
didn't
bro.
even know all this stuff
God,
was going
I'll
on
edit it.
until a 71st member called Suspect started jumping on the drill scene.
Okay, so this guy that he just mentioned, Suspect, I know for sure he's a rapper. I think I've reacted to 1 or 2 of his videos.
Suspect?
He's pretty
Sounds
hard.
familiar.
He's pretty hard. I did at least 1 or 2 reactions, but he's pretty hard though.
Didn't even know all this stuff was going on until a 71st member called Suspect started jumping on the drill scene, calling himself the Camden Grim Reaper and releasing some of the most disrespectful tunes towards his ops. So much that police take down pretty much any song that the gang uploads, which really started to bring some attention to what's happening down there. And definitely
Nah, not the Call of Duty.
Round winning
Nah,
kill. Decided to bring some-
nah, nah, these niggas, nah, bro, nah.
what's
Nah,
happening
bro,
down
that's
there.
just
And definitely got the attention of
Nah.
youth, especially a song from Suspect called Dugout, which
I haven't done that one. I might react to that one.
is probably one of the most disrespectful songs I've
I'm gonna take a picture of that so I don't forget it. I'm gonna react to that one.
ever heard, and really makes you deep how tapped this whole beef is. In one of his lines, he says,
Same place we used to play runouts, the same place his chest got dug out. Same place I was telling you play out.
My God.
which really makes you think, damn, these guys were close friends at one time, and now they're trying to kill each other.
Wow.
All stemming from a little small altercation that happened a couple years back. But anyway, guys, that's it for today's video.
That's wild,
Peace out.
bro. Imagine going up with someone and then stabbing them through the chest, bro.
bro, I don't even know what to say about this video, bro. Like, this shit.
Nah, UK build different, bro.
Bro, a lot of this shit is out of pocket, bro.
Y'all build different over there.
A lot
bro.
of this shit is way out of pocket, bro. Not gonna lie to you, bro. I don't even know what to say about this video, man. But look, that's gonna be the end of the video, bro. I got a little bit of background on some of this fucking drill shit, man. If y'all have any more of these documentary type shits that y'all want me to react to, bro, let me know down in the comments. Like I said in the beginning of the video, bro, I need a fucking intro for the channel, bro. I just keep uploading these raw ass videos, no intro, no outro, nothing, man. So if one of y'all can make me an intro, bro, DM me on Instagram, bro. I'm good for the pay, you know what I'm saying? I can pay for it. I appreciate all you motherfuckers tuning in, man. If you new here, bro, make sure you hit that subscribe button, bro. Hit the like button if you fucking with the video, man. And leave a comment and let me know what else I should react to, bro. Hey, we out this bitch, gang. Peace.